What's up, y'all? It's November the 2nd, first day of muzzleloader here in Virginia. I went this morning, and as my luck has it, anyway, I shot this muzzleloader right here. I shot it Friday at 50 yards, and probably should have shot it a little farther because I shot at a buck this morning chasing two does, and he's probably 120 yards, and that bullet never made it to him. He didn't even know I was shooting at him. I don't see how, but anyway. So I reload and I walk on back up in the woods, and he comes out about 50 yards from me, and I throw the gun up, didn't hit him again. So needless to say, I'm tweaking on this thing a little bit. I shot it and did line it back up at 100, an inch high. So we're gonna go see what happens this evening. See if I can't get a big one down. Let me show y'all what I'm using here. So anyway, this is my Thompson Center Encore. It's got the Nikon scope on it, 50 caliber. And here's my bullets. They're 270 grain Federals, and they're a really cool bullet. They do really well. I mean, they shoot awesome. I've got my 777 caps, my 777 powder, and my speed loaders, and yeah, pistol too, because you never know when old Yogi Bear's gonna come at you or whatever. I'm sure it won't hurt him, but piss him off anyway, so he don't, I don't know, kill you or whatever. But anyway, took my breech plug out and cleaned it after I'd shot it. I put me some anti-seize on there, that way that sucker don't gum up and won't come out or whatever. But yeah, this is my little setup, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this breech plug back in there, and I'll get back with you. Yeah, buddy. Checking my daggone clothes, see if they dried. Done some daggone laundry today. Daggone washed them in some scent wash. Daggone, it was cold this morning. I didn't even wear my daggone camouflage. I wore my daggone bibs and just regular old clothes or whatever. But we going after him this evening. I feel pretty promising. That buck this morning, he was chasing them does pretty hard this morning. Looked to me like he was a 7-pointer, but he's had a brow tine that was the same length of as his rack, which made him look pretty cool. But if he was a bigger buck, I would probably be sick right now. But hey, that's hunting. It happens. No biggie. We just gotta stay at it and keep it going. But I guess I'm gonna go in here and kick back for a little while and get back after it here in a little bit. We'll check you later. So that's my current situation. So I was walking up in here, the stand, I call it the bluff stand or whatever. There's more people that hunts here, evidently. There is a young fella and his father behind me, probably 100 yards, putting a blind up. And you know, that's cool, honestly it is. Because these days kids kind of don't have no interest in hunting much. All about video games, Facebook, and stuff like that, you know. I mean, this mountain's big enough for both of us, but we kind of like the same spot, evidently. But it's windy up here on the mountain today. They're back there putting their stand up, and they said they're not hunting today. So I said, you know what, that's cool. If you want me to, I'll go to another spot and da-da-da. They said, no, go ahead and hunt. We exchange numbers, that way he can text me if he's going to hunt that day, and I'll go somewhere else. I got spots. Yeah, this is private land, and so I mean, she's give the lady I hunt on, she's give me permission and the fella and his boy and his wife behind me permission. So, and like I said, it's cool. I'd rather hunt with people. In a way, it makes it more funner. More funner. Funner. Very funnier. Anyway. But we're back at it this evening. I'm gonna let this Thompson Center ring this evening, I hope. But see what happens. I want y'all to look how much it's cleared up. How far down in there I can see. I mean, the leaves just fell down, man. Good. Check this out. I can see way up top to the ridge. I can see all the deer come down now. And just about a week ago, I couldn't. The winter's already here. I can't believe it. Seems like just a couple months ago, I was laying on Myrtle Beach, drinking Bud Light, my toes in the sand. But yeah, to be continued. Barely see her walking back there. Well, I guess you can tell I didn't pull no trigger. But it's currently next day. It's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday evening when I was in the woods. This morning, I went hunting up here behind my house, and yesterday morning where I'd missed that buck, I missed another buck this morning, and I just don't get it. The damn crosshairs was on the deer. As I pulled the trigger, as the gun went off, the crosshairs was still on the deer. I missed him completely, and he was 100 yards looking at me dead on. So I aimed for the white patch on his neck, and I still didn't kill the deer. I missed him completely. So I'm guessing I'm having some issues with my gun. So I've made a few phone calls, and I'm getting ready to go buy another one here in just a little bit. It's a Remington muzzleloader. It's the kind that takes looks like a pistol shell casing as the primer, and it takes either 200 grains of powder or 150 or something like that. But it's a big old muzzleloader, and he wants a fair price for it, and I think he's hunted with it for a year or something like that. But anyway, I've got to do something. It's not working out. I like my Thompson Center. It's a good gun, but there's issues with or something. I don't know. This is the first year I've had trouble like it out of it. But I'm on my way right now to go get it, and when I come back with it, I'll let y'all check it out. And this evening, I'm gonna take it out, and I'm blasting whatever walks. I've got a lot of anger to take out. But I go back to work tomorrow, so I've got a. I'm not gonna shoot the first thing that walks out. I'm gonna give it time, but if there's a doe lingering around towards the end of shooting light, then she's hitting the ground. But all right, let's go get this bad boy and see if it can change our luck.